Antarctica, often perceived as a barren expanse of ice and snow, conceals a rich tapestry of geographical marvels, geopolitical intrigue, historical secrets, and untapped mineral wealth. This frozen continent, governed by international treaties, holds mysteries that continue to captivate scientists, historians, and political analysts alike. Geography. A frozen enigma. Antarctica is the southernmost continent, enveloping the South Pole. It is the driest, coldest, and windiest continent, covered by an ice sheet that holds about 60% of the world's fresh water. Beneath this icy veneer lies a landscape of deep valleys, towering mountain ranges, and ancient riverbeds. Recent discoveries, such as submarine valleys beneath the ice, reveal that Antarctica's geography is more dynamic than previously thought. These valleys, carved by ancient glaciers, influence ocean currents and play a crucial role in global climate systems. Geopolitics. A continent of peace or power play. The governance of Antarctica is primarily defined by the Antarctic Treaty, signed in 1959 and effective from 1961. This treaty designates Antarctica as a zone of peace and scientific cooperation, banning military activity, nuclear testing, and territorial claims. However, the treaty's provisions are not immutable. In 2048, the treaty enters a review period, allowing consultative parties to propose amendments. This potential for revision has sparked concerns, especially with recent discoveries of mineral resources and increasing geopolitical interest from nations like China and Russia. China's growing presence in Antarctica, including the construction of new research stations and potential dual-use infrastructure, has raised suspicions among Western nations. The development of a fifth research base on Inexpressible Island, for instance, is believed to house satellite ground stations capable of intercepting communications from intelligence alliances. These developments underscore the complex interplay between scientific exploration and strategic interests in the region. Historical secrets. From Nazi expeditions to Cold War tensions, Antarctica's history is dotted with intrigue and ambition. In 1938, Nazi Germany launched the Third German Antarctic Expedition, exploring Queen Maud Land and claiming it as New Swabia. The expedition aimed to establish a whaling base and assert German presence in the region. However, with Germany's defeat in 1945, the claim lapsed, and the area became part of the Norwegian Queen Maud Land claim. During the Cold War, Antarctica became a focal point for geopolitical maneuvering. The United States and the Soviet Union, amidst their nuclear arms race, agreed to the Antarctic Treaty to prevent the continent from becoming a battleground. This collaboration marked a rare moment of détente during a period of intense rivalry. Mineral wealth. A hidden treasure. Beneath Antarctica's icy surface lies a wealth of mineral resources. The Transantarctic Mountains are known to contain coal deposits, while the Prince Charles Mountains harbor iron, copper, and nickel ores. Additionally, petroleum reserves are believed to exist beneath the Ross and Weddell Seas. Despite these discoveries, the harsh climate and logistical challenges make extraction difficult and economically unfeasible. The Antarctic Treaty, particularly the 1991 Madrid Protocol, prohibits all mineral extraction for 50 years, effectively placing a moratorium on mining activities. However, as the review period approaches in 2048, discussions about the future of these resources are intensifying. Nations with vested interests are closely monitoring the situation, preparing for potential changes in the treaty's provisions. Environmental significance and scientific importance. Beyond its geopolitical and economic dimensions, Antarctica plays a pivotal role in Earth's environmental health. The continent's ice sheets act as a global thermostat, regulating sea levels and climate patterns. Recent studies have highlighted the discovery of a 30-million-year-old prehistoric landscape beneath the ice, offering insights into past climatic conditions and serving as a crucial reference point for understanding current climate change dynamics. Antarctica's unique ecosystems, including its marine life and microbial communities, are also of significant scientific interest. The continent's isolation and extreme conditions have led to the evolution of species with unique adaptations, providing valuable information for fields ranging from biology to astrobiology. The road ahead. Cooperation or conflict. As the 2048 review of the Antarctic Treaty approaches, the future of the continent hangs in balance. The interplay between scientific cooperation, environmental preservation, and national interests will shape the trajectory of Antarctic governance. Will nations continue to uphold the spirit of collaboration, or will competition for resources and strategic advantage lead to conflict? The secrets of Antarctica are not merely confined to its ice-covered expanse but are embedded in its history, politics, and the very fabric of its existence. As we stand on the precipice of potential change, the decisions made in the coming years will determine whether Antarctica remains a sanctuary for peace and science or becomes a new frontier for geopolitical rivalry and resource exploitation. Continuing from the previous discussion, the intrigue surrounding Antarctica extends far beyond its ice sheets and mineral deposits. The continent's geopolitical importance is also linked to its strategic location. Sitting at the southernmost point of the Earth, Antarctica directly influences global ocean currents, particularly the Antarctic Circumpolar Current, which circulates cold water around the globe. This current is critical in regulating the Earth's climate system and sustaining marine ecosystems, making Antarctica a keystone in environmental stability. Scientific research stations, scattered across the continent, act as sentinels of knowledge. Countries maintain these bases to monitor climate change, conduct astronomy research, and study the unique biology of extreme environments. Some stations, such as the United States' McMurdo Station and Russia's Vostok Station, have also been rumored to possess advanced surveillance or communication capabilities, highlighting the subtle overlap between science and geopolitics. The remote and harsh conditions make these stations logistical marvels, emphasizing human resilience and ingenuity. In addition, Antarctica's frozen archives preserve geological and climatic records stretching back millions of years. Ice cores extracted from deep glaciers reveal past atmospheric compositions, volcanic eruptions, and even evidence of prehistoric life. These cores serve as natural laboratories, allowing scientists to predict future climate trends and understand Earth's evolutionary history. The continent's mineral and fossil fuel potential remains an unresolved temptation. Although extraction is currently prohibited under the Madrid Protocol, nations are quietly assessing the feasibility of exploiting these resources once legal restrictions change. The interplay of environmental ethics, economic incentives, and national ambitions ensures that Antarctica's hidden wealth remains one of the most hotly debated issues in global geopolitics. Ultimately, Antarctica is a continent of paradoxes, a pristine wilderness governed by international cooperation, yet shadowed by historical ambition and strategic interest. A frozen desert that hides abundant resources. A scientific haven that doubles as a potential geopolitical chessboard. Its secrets continue to challenge humanity's understanding of geography, politics, history, and resource management, making Antarctica one of the most compelling and enigmatic regions on Earth.